Hello and welcome again to Fresh and Fair. I am Oluwatoni Oyeyemi, or you can call me Tony. I'm the Chief Farmer, you should say, or CEO of Fresh and Fair. So in this video, you're going to see an update. This is month 3, exactly month 3 of what we've been able to accomplish here. All that noise you can hear in the background, our noises, you can see them in the back. So in this video, you're going to be seeing what we've been able to accomplish within a month. I'm going to try to make these videos like once every week, so you can see weekly updates on the farm and in our wildlife section, and also in our store in Lagos. And then monthly, you can see all the big improvements, or same you know, sometimes we have new things, sometimes life is just the same. So you'll be able to see all of that you know, in our videos. So I'll really endeavor to make these videos more regularly. So yeah, enjoy. Leave your comments, like, subscribe and everything, you know, and more importantly, shop with us. Thank you. Okay, next up, let me take you through our tomatoes. So we have over 2,000 tomatoes here, tomato stand. Quite a lot. They're doing very well. I don't even know what else to say, but they are doing very well. So let me come closer. You can see we have, oh my gosh, on this tomato plant, I don't have to say so much. You can just see how many tomatoes are growing on it. So some of them, we use this Florida weave system, and we also tried the bamboo staking system as well. We are going to stick with the Florida weave system because it works much better. We had a storm yesterday, and that really affected these plants here, but we would recover from it. So yeah, I'll send one of my staff to help raise these plants back up. So it's just, I just like tomatoes, you know. I really enjoy growing tomatoes because they put so much force into them. Many farmers stress a lot about tomatoes and this and that and how much stuff they have to put into it, but to be honest, they are perhaps one of the best things to grow for a farmer. To be honest, they grow really well if you take care of them, and if you just invest a little bit of capital, you can get very fantastic yields. So like, see that's part of the issue with the storm, it's caused all of this to fall, but we'll resolve that. So let me show you. Look at these tomato plants, for example. In contrast, look at the palm of my hand or my fingers. It's quite a big tomato plant. Like you can see, it's about the length of my middle finger, no pun intended. So it's quite a big tomato plant, and we have quite a lot of it on this one. So this is why I always encourage farmers to invest time into tomatoes, because they really produce very well, and if you take good care of them, then you have a fantastic yield and you don't have to worry, you know. Get really good seeds. We have very good seeds here. Get really good seeds and grow as good of a tomato as you can. We have them here as well. We are using a more free system for them, no staking, because we want to compare the yield and performance to see if the staking is even worth it, because these are determining it. So we want to say, okay, if we just let them grow wild with the rain and everything, how will they grow? When we have a storm, then it's very messy. They fall apart and everything, but it doesn't seem to affect their yield. So let's see how it goes. Yeah. So yes, welcome back. So one of the major things that have changed on the farm is that we have moved our aviary. Our aviary used to be in here with all the birds and all. They didn't really do so well because of the wind. We get quite a lot of wind here. So what we've done is we've moved our noilers. I really want these noilers to be free range. So as you can see, they're free range. They roam in here, and then we move them out here. Let me show it to you. So I think we're probably one of the first to be doing a proper free range system with chickens that I've seen anyway. Not trying to brag, but anyway, I think we are one of the first to be doing this style of free range chickens and, you know, pigs and cattle and all. Anyway, so we use this electric netting. I'm touching it now because it's not energized, but normally it's energized. As you can see, it goes all around like that. And it covers a space of 25 by 25, so just enough for them to roam around. And we have some of the noises here. So we're just trying them with it to see how they perform. We trained them in yesterday after it was energized, and once it gave them that initial like shock, energized means it has a charge, so if you touch it, it shocks you. Once we give them that initial shock, they all stay in and they don't even bother to get out. So we've tried this here with 7 of them, and it works really well. They don't fly out, they just all stay in, and they really enjoy it. Like you can see, they've started to eat quite a lot of the shrubs and grasses and all. So we're going to expand. It goes all the way over there. We're going to expand it by bringing those noises in here. And I prefer noises because they are just quite an effective and efficient chicken to have. They eat everything. They are very resistant to disease. They grow better than the local chickens, and they're just much nicer. I just really like them. They are more colorful. They are dual purpose. Some people just refer them to as dual purpose birds because they lay eggs as well, and they give meat. So for now, we're keeping them in here, and they are having a great time. Like you can see the ground in here within a day. We just brought them in yesterday. It is completely empty. They've like devoured everything. And what we plan to do is like we'll be bringing our compost for them, all the farm waste. They will be eating it, devouring it, and converting it to manure for us. So that's what we have here. We built a new structure to house our lovebirds and parrots. We tried keeping our monitor lizard in it because it was really struggling to adjust to the new environment. But we had no choice but to like get rid of it because the ants really affected it. And one thing with reptiles is they really struggle to acclimatize to new environments. So we made it really nice for the monitor lizard, but unfortunately it didn't work out well. So we are going to bring in some parrots in here, and in here we're going to bring in lovebirds. So we're not yet done. We have to like cover the top and clear this place a bit, strip these trees of all their shrubs, and just let it be like sticks and frame for them so they can, you know, perch on it and have a good time. So that's that. There again is still the aviary. Now let's go to the other side. So another big structure that we just completed, in fact we just finished this yesterday, is our rabbitry. So we moved our rabbits from inside where our layers are going to be. Layers are chickens that lay eggs. We moved them in here, and most of the equipment here, or most of the structure, is built from the farm. So the bamboo is from the farm. All of this is all from the farm. You know, what we use for the palm front, for the roofing. And the only thing that we get here that we had to buy is like this tarpaulin to keep it dry. And in here we have the rabbitry setup. It's very cool. It's hot outside, but in here it's very cool. So let me just show you our rabbits. These are the ones that in the last video were little babies. They were just born. You can see them here, and they're having a feast right now. And if you just look around, here they are. They are doing really well. So we have I think one of these ones, she's pregnant. She should give birth sometime this week. You can see, and this mama, she has 2 new babies in there. So you can see them there. She's a good mama, and she has been bred. She should give birth in about a month as well. So she was the mama of these ones, and there are 9 of them in here, and they're doing very well. I love rabbits. They're just so cute. So we have space for over 100 in here, and we're just going to be using these guys to expand. So we started with 6 rabbits, and now we have we have 6 plus 11 17 rabbits within a month. So that's the beautiful thing about rabbits. They just grow so much. In fact, I've been restricting their reproduction so that we don't have too many on our hands too soon. And here we have our monkeys. They're doing very well. We've enriched their enclosure a bit with some bamboo as well, so they can climb around. We put a car tire in there, so they can swing whenever they want. So you can see they are doing very well. They have a great time. They have some drama between each other, but other than that, they are fine. And here is where we are converting into our aviary. They are still working on it, so you can see we have our tortoises in there at the moment, but we are planning to either keep them with the birds or move them somewhere else. So if you zoom in right there, you can see the tortoises, and you can see one in there going into the water. So here used to be where the monitor lizard was, but unfortunately we lost him. So yeah, it's empty at the moment. I am still undecided of what I want to put in there. So it's a very nice enclosure, really nice. I like it, but it's empty at the moment. So within a month or two, I want to bring in another wild animal of some sort to put in there to add to my collection of wild animals. Here is George. George is our new Savannah monkey. He is full of character. He poses for pictures. He's a very dominant male, and he's new to the group, and he just chills. He's very friendly. Yeah, not so friendly actually. Sometimes he's friendly, sometimes he fights with you. So there he is, and you can see the other one over there. We've not given her a name yet. She is a Mona monkey. She's just hunting for insects. And there is one more who's chilling just in there, over there. Who's chilling there. So he's shy. He's also a Savannah monkey, and he's having a great time. So they really enjoy their enclosures. They do very well. Like I really like these monkeys. They are so chill. They don't stress. Like, see him just grooming. Hi George, you want to pose for the camera? Yeah. You want to pose? Yeah, there he goes. So he has a great time. He just loves his life. Then over here we have our crocodiles. So yeah, here are our crocodiles. Last time I came, I couldn't show you so well, but there they are. Just going to zoom in a bit. Yeah, so there they are. We've got two of them, and they're very big. One is very big, the other one is still a bit juvenile, but both of them are kind of juvenile. So those will be our crocodiles, and this is their enclosure. So we put them in here. We have to change their water a bit and put some soil at the bottom of it to filter, to act as a filter, and put like azolla and duckweed and stuff so it filters it. I'm actually considering putting like catfish in there as well to help to like clean out the waste and everything, but I haven't made up my mind. So yeah, there, let me find a better angle. There they are. So we made them a shade also from things from the farm, and they like it. It works. I'm one of those guys that really likes like minimal external input on the farm. I like as natural as possible. So yeah, so here we are setting up our goat and pig paddocks. We use electric wires like this, so we are still setting it up, and there is their enclosure. Once again, this was built from materials from the farm, and this was even built with less materials, external materials, than the rabbit's house, because we covered it with tarpaulin. That's the only external thing we have here pretty much, besides the binding stuff. And yeah, this is going to be for our goats and pigs, and they will just go out and feed on all the grasses plus all the feed that we give them. So yeah, so that's what we have in our wildlife section. This place is also empty. We used to have an eagle in here, and it was so beautiful, but unfortunately it got attacked by ants. It was chilling at the bottom here overnight, and it got really attacked by ants. So we had to get in a vet to fumigate the place and keep it clean. It's one of the issues we have here. Once you set up a farm from scratch, for about a year or two, you will have ants. They are nasty, like soldier ants that can wipe out your entire production, you know, in one night. So we've had quite a lot of issues with the ants and all, but we are coming up with some natural solutions, because we've tried chemical solutions but it doesn't work, and especially because of the exposure the animals will have to chemicals, which I personally don't like. So here is our processing plant. Not really a plant, but processing site, I think is more ideal. We have the killing cones here. This is for broilers, so we slaughter them in here. We scald them in here. So this is usually hot. It boils underneath. It's got a burner, so we heat them up here. And then here we remove their feathers. We feather them. Here we wash. Here we hang. And here we chop, clean, all of that. So it's quite an efficient system. This freezer doesn't work for us. We don't use it, so it's just there. We have another freezer in our storeroom that we use to process, to store what we processed. It's a very small but efficient system. We can typically get through 100 chickens in 4 hours. So it's not as efficient as like a proper processing plant, but it works for what we need it for. So we process about 100 chickens every week, and yeah, it works efficiently. I'm sure even with this system we can do 300 to 400 a week. It just takes more time, but yeah, we can do it. Yeah, so that's our farm here at Fresh and Fair. It's been 3 months since I left Switzerland for Nigeria, and in those 3 months we have quite a few things on the ground. We have over 15,000 tomatoes, I think around 4,000 peppers. We have several monkeys, crocodiles, chickens. We have over 1,500 layers. They're still chicks, so they're not yet laying eggs, but we expect eggs in January. So we have quite a few things going on. We are able to slaughter about 80 to 100 chickens every week, which we sell to restaurants and to individuals in Lagos in our store. Sometime I'll do a video of our store when I'm in there to show you what it looks like. It's not very full because we try to just sell what we grow, and we are new, so so yeah. But yeah, that's what Fresh and Fair looks like right now. We are open now for public visits, so if you want a farm tour, you can come. If you want to see our wildlife, if you want a consultation, whatever it is, you can come and have a chat with us. Behind me there is our layer house, yeah, right there next to my truck. So we're moving those layer chicks in there tomorrow, so they have more space. They are done with their brooding. So that's what I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to be a farmer, to grow my own food for my family and for my community, and I'm doing it. It's not easy, it's very hard work, but it's good work. And I'm glad to be able to make this video on Nigerian Independence Day, to just speak about independence. But I'm going to actually make a separate video speaking about independence, to address independence and what that means and all of that from an individual standpoint. But for now, thank you very much for watching this video. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and have a fantastic week from wherever you're watching. And in the comment section, just leave a note of where you're watching our videos from. It's very good to know. So thank you. Au revoir.